Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bersama saya Mustafa daripada kumpulan Debu. Teruskan mendengar IKIM FM, pilihan utama anda.
Zikir Allah sebanyak. IKIM FM, pilihan utama anda. Perkongsian ilmu pada pagi ini dalam slot dini hari diteruskan dengan siaran ulangan Islam Agamaku yang telah diterbitkan oleh rakan setugas iaitu DJ Siti Rohani Surani, di mana pada kali ini siaran ulangan Islam Agamaku ini akan bersama-sama Mohd Bryan yang akan berkongsi pengalaman beliau menganut agama Islam selama 10 tahun. Kepada anda, teruskan bersama kami di IKIM FM, pilihan utama anda dalam rancangan Islam Agamaku ini, di mana semoga setiap perkongsian yang diberikan oleh Mohd Bryan ini dapat dijadikan sebagai panduan untuk kita semua untuk memperhalusi serta mempertingkatkan iman kita kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Teruskan kesedaran anda bersama kami di IKIM FM, pilihan utama anda.
Rancangan Islam Agamaku ini adalah siaran ulangan. Untuk mengajukan persoalan anda, ikuti secara langsung rancangan Islam Agamaku pada setiap Rabu pukul 5.15 petang hanya di IKIM FM.
Terima kasih untuk yang masih lagi setia bersama dengan kami, dan setiap petang Rabu kita nak kembali menerusi segmen Islam Agamaku, dan saya yakin segmen ini sudah punya pendengar pengikutnya yang tersendiri yang dah tahu apa yang kita nak kongsikan menerusi segmen ini. Apa pun saya yakin juga setiap kali kita ke udara kita pastinya ada pendengar baru. Okey, sebuah segmen yang kita nak berkongsi pengalaman saudara mualaf kita, apa suka duka macam kita ni yang dah lahir Islam ni, alhamdulillah mungkin tak melalui ranjau yang sangat berliku seperti mana mereka, dan di konti saat ini tetamu saya yang sangat istimewa. Terima kasih banyak-banyak. Nama diberi Mohd Bryan. Assalamualaikum Bryan.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Baik, terima kasih ke konti petang ni.
Thank you very much.
Okey, sudah memeluk Islam hampir 10 tahun. Alhamdulillah. Okey, sekarang rasa macam mana?
I rasa I understand apa dia tujuan kehidupan saya di dunia and what is my purpose in akhirat.
Alhamdulillah.
So that is the one of the best thing, one of the best gift dari Allah untuk saya, untuk dapat hidayah to be a Muslim.
Saya baik, seorang yang berbangsa Cina.
Yes, berbangsa
Mungkin kita
Cina.
nak kenal, nama dah kenal dan nak kenal yang sedikit latar belakangnya Bryan.
Okay. Basically, I went to a Chinese school. All Chinese school, I speak Mandarin. Then after that, terus saya pergi belajar di sekolah kebangsaan menengah.
Okay.
That's where then later I further my study in America. For 5 years I stayed there. Then I came back. So sepanjang I feel my whole usia, I didn't really get to know what is Islam all about. You know, I never in my wildest dreams saya boleh masuk this religion. You know, I was thinking I hardly any Malay friends. I have no Muslim friends. You know, but alhamdulillah, Allah, you know, with His mercy guided me to this religion. So sebelum ini saya memang the only thing I know is the Muslim pray a lot. The Friday traffic jam, you know, things, you know, they don't eat pork. Itu saja saya yang tahu. Saya duduk di Malaysia for 34 years, you know, 35 years, nothing. Nobody ever told me what is Islam, what is it all about. So saya pun langsung tak tahu how beautiful this religion is, you know. Then so alhamdulillah, finally Allah gave me the guidance. I actually asked when I had a trip in Thailand. Satu kawan saya bawa saya pergi ke all those temples to jumpa all this then I felt a bit, hey, maybe this is a good time nak percaya kepada Tuhan. So I went back to the balcony. I was looking up the sky. I minta Tuhan, hey God, who are you? I want to know you. You know, are you the I for sure tak tanya dia, are you Allah? I ask, are you the fourth face Buddha or the eighth face or the Hindu God? Because I was never ever exposed to Islam. So saya tak tanya Tuhan itu Allah. So I ingat saya duduk sana lebih 2 jam just looking up the sky and ask God, please show me who you are.
Wow, 2 jam.
2 jam duduk. I was looking up the sky. Then a lot of clouds coming. That it looks like angels. I don't know. A lot of things coming to my mind. Then after that incident, dalam masa 6 bulan, Allah give me so much hidayah that I cannot resist. I said, I have to say the Shahada. So what I did was I bought a how to wudu book. I went and did my wudu. Then at that time, as I said, I didn't have a lot of Muslim friends. All I did is I had one very close friend in Seramban. So what I did is in the morning, I just learned how to do my wudu. I drove all the way to Seramban and told my friends, hey, you are my only Muslim friend. I know I do this Shahada with you, because at that time, tak ada orang tahu saya niat saya nak masuk Islam. So he was the one with me together. He taught me how to say the Shahada. Then I feel after that, I believe when somebody genuinely want to come into Islam, everybody start crying. When I say the Shahada, my friend and I will start crying, the emotion, and I feel it's something that, it's a gift from Allah to open my heart to see what this religion is all. I wake up in the morning. Before that, I tak tahu langsung tujuan saya apa. What is my tujuan in this life? Is it waking up in the morning, kerja, balik?
Itu je ke?
Itu je.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. So there's no meaning to my life, So alhamdulillah, Allah gave me this religion, open up my eyes. My it's like for me, I always tell my friends, it's like a floodgate or a longkang, suddenly just terbuka all the water. It's like wow, it's just amazing, the knowledge. Now I know how the universe started and how we're going to end the history of Islam. Like we know, So alhamdulillah, really.
Alhamdulillah.
It's
So the key point is, as you said, it's a gift. Islam is a gift.
Yes,
Alhamdulillah. Dalam ribuan jutaan manusia dalam dunia ni, bilion manusia, Bryan antara yang dipilih oleh Allah Ta'ala untuk mendapat hidayahnya. Okey, dah 10 tahun ya. Okey, mungkin dapat cerita sikit latar belakang keluarga.
Okay, my family is actually very staunch Buddhist. My dad actually is a Buddhist temple punya president. But at that time, I tak rasa, at that time I said, God is me lah, that kind of thing. I really, religion was not part of my life at all. Even when I was in the States for 5 years, I was not exposed to any religion, nothing. Then Allah gave me 6 months of my life. Just 6 months flipped my life. Totally from no religion to really love this religion, Islam, and I always want to take more knowledge, to learn about this religion, to know what is this religion. The more I learn, the more beautiful this religion become. If I don't understand something, it's something that I don't understand. It's not because of the religion, it's not correct. It's something that I don't understand. Once I understand, wow, okay, it's very, very beautiful, this religion. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Speechless.
I'm speechless. Really. I mean, sometimes a gift that we don't realize it. Sometimes I even tell to my non-Muslim friends. I say, "What's your purpose in life?" I say, I say I'm not being rude. I say even tong sampah in the roadside also has a purpose in life.
Yeah.
You are so perfect in your creation, and all you do is you work and sleep and then there's no purpose in life. Which Islam answers all questions.
Yeah. Okey, baik. Wow, menarik. Ini baru di awal para pendengar. Okey, dan kalau anda ada sebarang soalan ringkas ataupun nak ucap tahniah kepada Bryan, nak berikan apa jua pandangan, kata-kata semangat, rakan tugas saya Masina alias sedia menanti panggilan anda di 0362051500 ataupun anda like kami di Facebook ikim.fm, ataupun cara ketiga anda boleh typekan ikim, jarakkan soalan anda ataupun pandangan anda dan hantar ke 39111. Dan dah pun ada yang like Bryan punya gambar di FB ni. Okey, Muhammad Yusri Yahya antaranya berkata tengah mendengar. Okey, Masinah selamat cakap tahniah, congrats Bryan, mengharap redha ilahi pun cakap tahniah Bryan. Dan ada soalan yang ringkas, ada juga yang bertanya, ada ulangan tak? Ada ulangan. Untuk yang tak sempat dengar, boleh dengarkan ulangannya pagi nanti pada jam 3.15 pagi. Tapi rugi saya kalau tak dengar yang live sekarang ni. Okey, soalan ringkas daripada Intan Marina. Muhammad Nafiah tanya, apakah perubahan yang paling susah yang Bryan nak lakukan ketika memasuki Islam ni?
Okay, when semasa saya decide to nak masuk Islam, wow, it's really scary. It's like a life-changing situation. That's why I percaya Allah akan bagi peluang kepada semua orang. As long as you tanya, I did it. I tanya Allah, who are you, God? Okay, Allah show me. Allah, you are my creator.
Wow.
Tapi pada masa itu, it's like a junction. Saya nak percaya atau nak tak percaya. Kerana if I percaya, I know a lot of changes I have to make, a lot of sacrifice. I mean, to be honest to you, when I first came into Islam, it took me 8 months to go into a masjid. I mean, to a normal Muslim, budak kecil, senang saja. Like now my son is 4 years old. It's so easy for him to walk in the masjid, no problem. But for a grown-up adult, to really walk into a masjid is a totally different experience. So it took me 8 months, and I prayed to Allah, please help me make this easy for me. Alhamdulillah, Allah just sent me a guy. Every Friday prayer, he would join me. Then, as you know, in the saf, every time you need to fill in the saf depan, kosong, you mesti depan kan. So I tanya saya, no, jangan pergi depan, please stay with me. This is how I'm afraid, because my whole life has to change my food habit. That's why, I mean, it's not an easy thing, but alhamdulillah, Allah made it easy for me to come into this religion. Alhamdulillah.
Kun fayakun,
Kun fayakun is easy for him. If you want something difficult, but he'll make it easy for you. At first I thought it was so difficult. I thought, wow, to change my lifestyle, to wake up 5 o'clock for subuh, was like, wow, I never wake up that early, So initially, puasa lagi. So I was thinking, okay, whatever time I wake up, that's my subuh at first, but alhamdulillah now, after really I practice this religion, alhamdulillah, Allah give me the strength to pray, never miss my prayer, even I'm overseas, everywhere I go. Alhamdulillah, Allah made it easy for me to pray. Nowadays, I'm taking a habit that I'm always going to the masjid to pray. See, this stages Allah has put me, from one stage to the next stage. It took me 8 months to go in the masjid to the house of Allah. It took me 8 months, but alhamdulillah, Allah has made it very easy for me, to practice the religion.
So practice make perfect.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Step by step, one step at a time.
Okay, bapa kepada 2 orang anak.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Dan kabarnya isteri pun seorang Chinese juga.
Yes, she's a former Christian Chinese.
Okay. Okay, mungkin masa nak buat keputusan tu, nak tak nak, macam ada di persimpangan jalan. Okay, ini kalau buat sekali dia buat keputusan, memang akan merubah segala-galanya. Dalam keluarga Bryan, adakah Bryan seorang saja yang telah menganut Islam atau yang lain-lain menyusul? Macam mana?
Alhamdulillah. I mean, I'm the only one actually at the moment.
At the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. Kita tak tahu hidayah akan sampai kepada keluarga saya, insyaAllah. So for me, I never expected 36 years of my life. Tak ada langsung Islam, nothing, I mean, I'm living in a Muslim country. I tak tahu langsung apa ini Islam. That's why I feel we Muslim never share this beautiful religion to the people. Can you imagine, I live here for so many years. All I know about Islam is they jam up on Friday, as I said, every Friday is traffic jam, all these things. But finally, if you share this religion, I mean, little by little, they will understand,
Okey, baik, kita nak rehat seketika. Okey, kita akan kembali lepas ini dengan meraihkan pertanyaan anda kalau ada, dan insya-Allah kita akan koreksi lagi pengalaman peribadi Bryan dalam menganut Islam, dan bukan semua boleh berkongsi sebagaimana Bryan yang saya pasti telah melalui pelbagai cabaran untuk jadi siapa Bryan pada hari ini. Okey, kembali lepas ini, teruskan setia bersama dengan kami.
Hidup ini seperti mana dalam pepatah Inggeris mengatakan bahawa the easiest way to get what you want is to help others get what they want. Untuk cara yang mudah mendapatkan apa yang kita hendak adalah dengan cara kita membantu mereka-mereka yang lain untuk mendapatkan apa yang mereka hendak. Semakin banyak anda memberi, semakin cepat dan mudah anda mencapai segala impian anda. Walau bagaimanapun, masih ramai yang tidak yakin dengan idea ini. Semakin banyak kita memberi, semakin cepat kita akan berjaya.
Okey, kembali kita sana ini dan ramai sekali yang teruja nak berkongsi pengalaman dengan Bryan. Okey, antaranya Zainal Gani. Ini orang IKIM FM ni. Orang IKIM ni rasanya. Zainal Gani kata, I cried in my way home. So beautiful. How you became Muslim? Tanya. Okey. Aina Mardiah. May Allah guides us to the end of life. InsyaAllah. Madi dalam iman kita doakan bersama. Okey. Lain. Kita ada pemanggil. Okey. Baik. Rakan tugas saya masih nanti panggilan anda. Kita ada pemanggil di talian Muhammad Fatih dari Ceras. Silakan.
Okey, macam ni. Bila mana Mr. Bryan tadi cakap pasal 6 months yang turn his life to upside down kan, daripada tak tahu pasal Islam, so macam dia Allah bagi hidayah lah untuk dia dapat knowledge tau pasal benda-benda Islam lah kan. Tapi dalam chapter 6 tu apa yang dia dapat sebenarnya, dia tak cakap dalam dia punya introduction tadi tu. Nak tahu tu.
Okey, baik.
Okay, basically dalam 6 bulan lepas saya minta Allah please tell me who you are. It's a series of hidayah. It's not like one incident. Saya nampak like I open the Quran, first thing they show me, please ucap syahada. There is so much sign that Allah show me that saya pun sekarang nak repeat pun susah, tapi in my whole 6 months I fikir everything I see is Islam. Everything I even though how little I know about Islam, tapi everything is related to Islam. I'm just surprised because I'm not religious at all. But that's 6 months after I asked Allah who you are. Allah buka so many incidents to show me, like the creation, little incidents, like my friends, my social life, everything evolved into this Islam from zero. Suddenly in 6 months it went 100%,
Wow.
very fast. That's why my whole life for 30 over years I have no exposure to Islam or many Muslim friends, because I came from a Chinese family background. My school from Chinese. I mean, I was staying in the States for US in 5 years, so I was not exposed to Islam at all. But in the 6 months, it's like acceleration, 0 to 100 within the 6 months to become a Muslim. So I cannot just tell you one incident that this is the sign I want to be a Muslim.
Share with us.
Yeah, but no, there's so many signs.
Okay, so many.
Okay. Like I dreamt of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He gave me 2 Quran. I mean the signs is so many. I mean I believe that everybody has a chance. Allah will give the signs to you, but finally you want to take or not.
Yeah,
that is your.
Okay, dan banyak petanda tu yang tak boleh lupa sekali yang mana? Which one? Pick one of dalam banyak tu.
Wah, susah really.
Okay.
I there's so many signs. It's just it's a accumulation. If somebody tell me, you saw one sign, you masuk Islam, maybe it's superstitious. This is nothing. Just everything just come forward to me. That I say. That's why I said when I decided I want to be a Muslim, I said I cannot tahan. I said I have to say la ilaha illallah. That's why I went to took the wudu. I drove all myself to Seremban, and then said the shahada. I didn't even care about anything, anyone. I just want to be a Muslim. I said when I die, you'll be my witness to Allah. My friend said you'll be my witness. I want to have a witness. So that is how much hidayah Allah gave me, that the strong moment that I have to be a Muslim. If tak, saya rasa saya tipu hati saya. I'm not jujur to myself. If I tak masuk Islam. Because everything I see is so true. I read the Quran, I read the Hadith. Everything is wow.
Okey, baik. Tadi asalnya taklah Bryan kata asalnya ketika agama asal pun taklah seorang yang berpegang kuat pada agama kan. Dan mungkinkah Bryan anak emas dalam keluarga?
No, I'm the middle child.
Middle, okey. Baik.
Tengah.
Macam mak ayah masa tu. Masa bila Bryan kata nak masuk tu, mula-mula tu bila bertukar agama tu, di awal tu memang ibu bapa memang tahu ataupun mungkin secara sembunyi-sembunyi dulu ke macam mana?
No, I was so excited when I discovered Islam. I was so excited that I saw the kebenaran, the truth. I went back home and tell everybody.
Oh, really?
then I just tell and just share this religion, because I thought if I can accept this religion because it's so true. I mean, so much truth in it. Tak boleh deny. I thought, okay, I tell everybody should understand. If I tell, they memang boleh. My innocence, maybe I thought semua sampai I got comment, like my family, after a while they said, there's something wrong with me, because I'm so excited. Then from then on, I realized dakwah, I have to be, not so excited about this religion, slowly, one step at a time. Because at the time I thought when I masuk Islam, saya fikir orang pun boleh senang faham macam saya saja. Saya tak rasa itu susah kerana it's so easy to accept this religion. Masa 6 bulan saya sudah masuk Islam, so I thought semua boleh macam saya, but unfortunately, the response tak berapa.
Tak apa sangat. Tapi pasti ada hikmahnya tu. Okey, kita terima salam jauh Ibu Ida. Salam dari jauh dari Jepun. Brother Ryan. Terima kasih Ibu Ida yang dengarkan kami sejauh Nun di Jepun sana. Waktu apa? Musim apa sekarang? Saji, bunga. Okey, kita raikan pemanggil lagi. Di talian ramai yang teruja dengan semangat Bryan, betapanya menceritakan kehebatan yang Allah tunjukkan tu satu persatu ya. Okey, kita ada yang berikutnya Cik Ahmad dari Kuala Lumpur. Silakan Cik Ahmad.
Congratulations, tahniah saya ucapkan kerana telah mendapat hidayah Allah. Jadi saya merasa sangat bahagia dan hibalah pada waktu yang sama kerana saudara telah dikurniakan hidayah. So dan saya harap semoga saudara terus mencari hidayah dan terus dirahmati Allah dalam segala urusan, dan semoga dengan hidayah yang saudara dapat tu akan lebih ramailah sahabat-sahabat kita yang belum memeluk agama yang suci ini agar mereka dapat melakukan penghijrahan. Itu saja saya nak cakap. You really moved me, and I was teary-eyed when I was driving just now. So keep up the good work, insyaAllah. You will be blessed. Thank you.
Amin, insyaAllah. Tengok betapa Bryan bercakap tak sampai setengah jam dan memberi inspirasi kepada semua orang. Itu mungkin kelebihan yang Allah nak beri. Kalau Allah sayangkan seseorang itu, segala rahmat dan juga kelebihan akan Allah kurniakannya. So beruntunglah anda Bryan. Okey, berikutnya kita ada Puan Marina dari Kelana Jaya.
Saya ingin bertanya bagaimana untuk menarik ibu bapa mertua saya yang berbahasa Cina, beragama Buddhis untuk menarik minat masuk ke agama Islam.
Okay, baik.
I'm also trying. Saya belum berjaya lagi. I also doing my dakwah to my parents. I think for me most important is I nak tunjuk saya punya akhlak, as a good filial son. Kerana as you know in the Islam we cannot even our parents. Alhamdulillah, after I became a Muslim, I never ever once raised my voice on my parents. Before that, suka-suka, raise my voice. Tapi lepas saya masuk Islam, I don't even dare to raise. Even how much things happen, I just I have to respect my parents. And alhamdulillah, I told that to my parents. My parents also realized, after saya masuk Islam, I've changed, and they realized that I never raised my voice at all. This is I have to show my positive side.
Keep it up. Baik.
Yeah.
Okey, sebagai seorang yang terlibat dalam industri periklanan, advertising saya kira kalau dunia advertising ni macam-macam kan, terlibat dengan klien sana sini macam mana Bryan nak sesuaikan Bryan yang baru ni dalam bidang pekerjaan dalam masyarakat tu, macam mana tu?
To me, I have not much a problem. First thing, my name card will have my Muslim name.
Okay.
So that explains that I'm a Muslim, and I'm very straightforward in my work. I don't entertain. I don't. If I get a job, alhamdulillah, this rizki comes from Allah. If not, it's not meant for me. So I just work. As much as can, risk come from Allah. Everything is qadar already. I don't have to worry if somebody want to go against me. If without Allah's will, it will never happen. So I just go along with it. So it shouldn't be a problem. No problem.
So untunglah isteri dan anak-anak dapat seorang ayah yang memang banyak perbezaannya dan kenal matlamat kehidupan yang sebenar. Okey, cabaran yang tak boleh lupa sangat apa Bryan sebelum dan selepas masuk menganut Islam ni?
Actually, honestly, one of the biggest tests from Allah is when I said asyhadu la ilaha illallah asyhadu muhammadar rasulullah. When before I nak masuk Islam, my life everything was doing very well, very fine, everything was good. Once I entered this Islam, mashallah, it's Allah's plan. Immediately Allah throw me with so many curveballs, like different tests. My family really didn't like me. My friends was away. I remember I was all alone in the house myself in half renovated home. The time actually my wife used to be my, before she came into Islam with me. I knew her since 20 over years as a secondary school. Kita sudah mula kenal sampai kita kahwin lah,
Alhamdulillah.
So at that time semua orang all left me financially. Saya habis. All the tests just immediately come. That's where the surah say, don't just cakap you percaya. Allah akan uji you with your wealth, with your family, with your life. And Allah just once I say that, because alhamdulillah, I think that was the best time, because at that time my iman was very high, so Allah throw me with this test. Then when I look back, it's like, wow, okay, if Allah didn't test me, maybe I wouldn't be so strong with this religion. Allah test me as long as like when you're being tested, you either get stronger or you get weaker. Alhamdulillah, Allah gave me this test and made me a stronger Muslim to appreciate this religion. But though I have seen, this is I think it could be a sunnah of Allah that everyone just masuk Islam, Allah will not leave you alone. Allah akan test you. I have comments from other people cakap, wah, sebelum Islam, wah, everything very good lah. Lepas masuk Islam, wah, banyak teruk lah. This is also what happened. When I came into Islam, everything was good. Then suddenly, within few weeks, my whole life start collapsing. Just like that. Financially, my family, my friends, everything just. Then slowly Allah come back, bring back all.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, di saat itu dengan struggle tu, dengan macam-macam dugaan, di saat nak bina jiwa lagi, saya kira kita ni manusia biasa, ada turun naik dari segi kekuatan semangat jiwa tu dalam kehidupan. Hatta kalau kita tanya kepada pakar motivasi mana yang hebat dalam dunia pun, ada saat dia rasa nak putus asa. Di saat itu, apa yang Bryan buat ketika nak diduga dengan pelbagai ujian tu? Apa yang membuatkan Bryan terus kuat, terus kukuh?
I always have this image dalam this image in my head that I was all alone in a room alone with the Quran. The Quran really brought me through it. As I know, I'm a new Muslim. My understanding of Islam is maybe it's just so little, but alhamdulillah, when I read the Quran, it's like it's talking to me. Please be patient. Please, you will go through, and it really talks to me. The Quran, tell me that life is okay. Go through this. And if I didn't have this religion, I don't know where would I be. Really, it's so tough. My house was in a mess. It was renovated halfway. I said my financial was gone. I couldn't continue with my renovation, and I told my renovator, hey, please just renovate my little room first. The rest is all in a mess. So alhamdulillah, I just remember me alone with the Quran, and I cry in the night all alone. Then Allah just talks to me, the Quran, to tell me. Yeah.
Hanya duduk dalam bilik seorang diri dengan Quran.
Yes.
Subhanallah.
That time I was reading only the English version, and I understand. I know I understand the religion so little, but Allah is telling me all these things to comfort me. To go through.
Wow. Saya terkesima. Okay. Cik Azman tanya, congrats Brother Bryan. I can feel that you speak from your heart. You have the great potential to be a good da'i, insyaAllah. Okay. Bryan kena like page IKIM FM untuk baca segala komen yang dah beratus ni. Okay, dan saya cuba nak melayan kepada pemanggil berikutnya sesempat yang mungkin. Kita ada kita ada Haji Muhammad Awaludin dari Melaka. Silakan.
Pertama saya mengucapkan tahniah lah kepada saudara Bryan kerana memilih Islam sebagai cara hidup. Yang keduanya, saya nak bertanyakan tentang hampir setiap kali rancangan dalam IKIM Islam Agamaku, saya dapati banyak saudara-saudara baru kita mengemukakan keluhan kenapa rakan-rakan Islam ni tidak mendedahkan ataupun menceritakan Islam itu kepada mereka. Dan ini menyebabkan kita rasa macam saya sendiri merasakan kita kecewa kerana kita gagal sanakan tugas tersebut. Dan apa kelemahan bagi saya sendirilah, saya rasa kerana kita sebagai Muslim, kita rasa kita tak perfect untuk kita jadikan diri kita sebagai contoh kepada rakan Muslim ataupun menceritakan itu sebagai kelemahan kita sendirilah. Jadi apa komen ataupun harapan saudara Bryan sendirilah?
Okay, Bryan.
To me, I just if you want to convey even just one word about Islam, do it. You never know, you buka hati mereka. And one thing good has me being a Muslim Chinese, saya when I meet a new Chinese friend, when they look at my name card, straight away say, ini muka Cina sangat. Why the Muhammad name? Say, okay, come. Let me tell you what is Islam. So alhamdulillah, I have the chance to share with a lot of people about Islam, what this religion, because I can relate to them. I come from a Chinese school. I come from a Chinese family. So it's maybe that's a little advantage for me to talk to Chinese, But again, the hidayah comes from Allah. Our only tanggungjawab is we convey. Masuk Islam is all from Allah. At the end of the day, so we just convey even how little we know about Islam or how much we know. We just convey and show our good examples.
Saya. Baik, ada rakan pendengar kita yang tersentuh bila Bryan cakap tong sampah tepi jalan pun ada tujuannya. Kenapa dijadikan begitu? Wow, brilliant. Okay. Baik, kita nak bersama pemanggil berikutnya. Kita ada Cik Firdaus dari Port Dickson. Silakan.
Okey, Assalamualaikum Bryan.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Saya ada satu soalan atau pandangan kepada Bryan. Sekarang ni macam banyak media di Malaysia memainkan isu berkaitan Islam kan. And one of the comment by the non-Muslim, dia cakap Islam ni macam bossy religion lah. So saya nak minta pandangan Bryan, apakah view Bryan on this, and how can we attract the non-Muslim to see the beauty of Islam? Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
I think we don't attack the non-Muslim. The one reason why they are what they are, I feel they have lack of understanding of this religion. When I before I came into this religion, sama je, saya pun rasa, they traffic jam, they everyday pray. I also don't know why they everyday pray. Lack of understanding. Jika kita, of course the Western media is always attacking Islam. That's why all this negative punya image to us. But if you really, now the fastest growing religion is Islam. Just like me, once the truth sentuh you, you cannot deny this religion. No way any person who is truthful to their heart, they will believe in this religion. Unless somebody say, no lah, ini saya tak nak. I have friends who say, I know this is the real religion. I have one, I used to be very close with this Dato. He's actually a Japanese. He's the Southeast Asian director for Sharp. His comment to me was, what? I'm too old to change. Dia pun rasa this is the truth. Tapi the alasan is I'm too old
tua untuk berubah.
But dalam hati, I feel Allah has gave you a choice to choose. That's why in the end there's Jannah, there's Jahannam, because you choose what you will end up to be. If you, I also same thing as I said. I was in this junction whether to be a Muslim or non-Muslim. It's not an easy decision. Okay, I want to be a Muslim. It's so tough. To have that, to move. But alhamdulillah, Allah made it easy for me to become a Muslim. I could easily say, no lah, it's okay lah. I just later maybe, that kind of thing. But alhamdulillah, Allah pushed me to become a Muslim, and I never look back after that. It's like it's the best thing ever happened in my life.
Wow.
And
the best thing ever happened in your life. Okay. Baik, soalan Nazatul Azlin tanya, apakah ibadah yang paling berat sangat yang Bryan nak usahakan, dan ibadah apa yang paling terkesan dalam hati? Kita ada puasa, macam-macam kan ibadah Islam ni, yang paling terkesan sekali apa?
Terkesan meaning in a good way.
Yang paling kalau buat tu tersentuh.
Okay, I remember the first time I ever sujud, my head on the ground. I felt, how low I am. I immediately, automatically, I cried when my head was on the ground to Allah. That was the first time ever I sujud to Allah. That was that feeling. I still remember. My head was on the ground for Allah. That was the first. That was something that tersentuh terbanyak. At that time, I didn't really know how to solat also. But the thing is, I put my head down for Allah, the Creator. That was yang tersentuh saya lah.
Okay. Baik. Yang paling susah nak buat sekali, selain duduk dengan buku tu, apa lagi?
itu tak susah. Saya pun just look at the page, buat lah.
Okay. Apa dia? Puasa? Okay, masih mula-mula dulu.
Puasa, alhamdulillah. Allah has made, the thing is, even how difficult I feel, Allah made it easy for me, even to come, first thing to get hidayah to come into this religion, I think is for me is almost impossible. I said I can count the numbers of Muslim friends I have. I was not exposed at all to Islam. Why Allah choose me to come to this religion? If I am exposed to like some, maybe a lot of people say, hey, you kawin Melayu ga, things like that. So I was not exposed. Even my wife, she's also a Chinese. We hardly have any Muslim counter at all. I think that is something that the miracles of Allah.
Yeah. Baik, Alhamdulillah akhirnya suami isteri dua-dua Chinese dan dua-duanya dah Islam. Alhamdulillah, dan kita doakan sama-sama para pendengar ya, agar keluarga Bryan, kedua keluarga isteri dan juga keluarga Bryan diberi hidayah oleh Allah, dan tak ada hadiah terhebat untuk kita doakan melainkan keluarga ini diberikan sebaik syurga Firdaus ya. Amin insya-Allah.
Insya-Allah for everyone.
Okey Bryan, dalam kehidupan ini apa lagi yang Bryan nak capai sebagai seorang Muslim, dan tentunya sekarang tengah ambil kos diploma kan, sama dengan Mr. Adam kita jemput minggu lepas satu kos diploma
in Islamic Studies.
Wow, Alhamdulillah. Sekarang mengaji okey,
Alhamdulillah mengaji okey.
Apa lagi yang Bryan nak dalam hidup ni?
What do I to not very easy. To try to obey what Allah wants us to do lah. That is, to have to gain more knowledge and to balance life lah. Alhamdulillah, I used to be a owner of a Chinese Muslim halal restaurant.
Alhamdulillah, owner.
Okay. But Alhamdulillah, maybe Allah didn't give it to me, for some reason. At the time, I thought, because my dugaan also is a lot up and down, I owned, I was a partner of a restaurant for like 400 seating, very big. Had no time for family, no time for anything. Then I had some problem with my partner. And lepas tu saya, I give up the business. But Alhamdulillah, at that time I thought, this is one of the worst thing happened. I became an owner. Suddenly apa pun habis tak ada langsung. But Allah has replaced me something that's better. That I'm more balanced in life. That I have time for my family. Dulu restaurant, I wake up early. I leave the house. I come back late. I tak jumpa anak saya semua. So always when there's a test come, Allah always wants to replace something better for you. But pada masa itu ingat, ini teruknya, why this happen lah. So,
Saat Allah ambil sesuatu, Allah akan gantikan dengan lain. Allah tak akan ambil dengan macam tu saja tanpa memberi sesuatu
yang lebih baik.
Ya, yang lebih baik pastinya.
Yes, definitely.
Islam itu indah di mata dan di hati Mohd Bryan. Kerana apa?
Kerana it gives me a purpose in life.
Wow.
What to do, where to go, how to achieve it. Sebelum ini, sampai hari ini, when I talk to, like, let's say my father, he's 80 over years old, I asked him, hey, what's your purpose in life? Dia langsung, it's so difficult for him to answer. Even he's a president of a temple. Dia memang, if you're a president of a temple, you memang exposed to religion, you know answer.
Sangat kuat berpegang pada agama.
Tapi I tanya dia pun, mana you sure you're going to Jannah or Jahannam? Are you sure there's
Jannah or Jahannam? Okay.
Are you sure there is hell? Are you sure there is paradise? Maybe you die, nothing. They have clueless. They have no idea why they are here in this life, and their point of view is so narrow. I figure that's why I say when I came to Islam, my whole view is berkembang to so wide. That's why I so excited to share with everybody. Say wow. Yeah.
Okey, mungkin ramai juga saudara se-Islam, saudara baru macam Bryan. Saya juga baru menganut Islam seperti mana Bryan. Terima kasih berkongsi inspirasi. Banyak ni Bryan, saya minta maaf tak dapat sebut satu persatu sebab ada beratus ke nak beribu ni. Okey, mungkin pesanan, kata-kata inspirasi kepada kita yang saudara se-Islam dan juga mereka yang sama seperti Bryan yang bergelar mualaf ini. Apa kata-kata semangat yang diberikan dalam kehidupan ini?
Learn this religion, this beautiful religion. Don't neglect learning. For me, at one time, after I became Muslim, as you know, life akan turun naik.
Up and down.
So up and down. So at one time, my Islam I felt was a bit, my iman was very lemah. So I was worried. Then I prayed to Allah, please, strengthen my iman again. And I know only through learning knowledge, your iman will come back again, and you will learn this religion. That's why don't neglect the knowledge. And of course solat, that is the key to everything. Don't miss your prayer. I'm sad that I see that a lot of people neglect the solat, which is so important. So to me, is prayer and knowledge. Once you have knowledge, of course you want to worship Allah more because you know Allah more.
Okey. Baik, ini saja masa yang ada. Baik, terima kasih Bryan. Saya
Thank
doakan
you.
Bryan seisi keluarga maju jaya, hendaknya sentiasa diberikan hidayah berpanjangan.
Sama-sama.
Dan diakhiri dengan kalimah la ilaha illallah di hujung nyawa nanti, insya-Allah.
InsyaAllah.
Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.